Hello and welcome to FirstSales 0 to 200 series. I'm Oscar Hernandez, co-founder at FirstSales.io. And today I'm going to introduce you to a brand new series that we're starting. It's made specifically for people who are looking to go from no demos, no sales calls in their calendars to 5 to 10, even 15 calls a day for their pipeline. So we're going to take your pipeline from empty to completely filled up. We're going to make sure that we fill those calendars, and we're going to do all of that with cold email. Now let's talk a little bit about what cold email is. It's very simple. A cold email is an email that you send out to someone who has no idea about who you are or who your business is or what you are doing. You're trying to start a conversation with them. That's the gist of it, right? But why do you want to do this? And this is also very important. So in business, you have different options about how you're going to go and get customers for your business, especially if you're in a B2B business, such as a SaaS company, or maybe you are an agency who sells services to other businesses. This is an amazing channel for you. You have options such as, let's say, ads. You can run ad funnels, pay for leads, pay for clicks, pay for 1,000 impressions, for an example. Trying to get people into a funnel, try to qualify them as best as you can, and then you get on a demo call with them after you've spent a boatload of money trying to get them in there. Now, the problem with that is that one, it's expensive, and two, when you get on those demo calls, oftentimes things are not aligned. The prospect may have a different idea about what your services are. They may or may not be ready to buy. They may or may not actually need your services. You don't know, right? The advantage of cold email, and I should say the advantages, right? Because there's really two major advantages of doing cold email. The first one is you spend way less money on than you would in other channels such as ads or paid advertisement. You get a huge ROI when it comes to cold email. Whereas on ads, you may get anywhere from 2 to 12x, depending on how good you are and what your setup looks like. With cold email, you can get 50 to 100 to 200x on your return on investment. Why? Because one, cold email is relatively cheap to do, and two, you can automate it. So you can really scale up, and the more you scale, the less you spend per lead that you get into the pipeline. So it's very important to remember that that's the first advantage. The second advantage is that you can target your ideal customer profile. What does that mean? You're not going to reach out to people who don't even need your services, right? So if you could hypothetically think about this, in a perfect world, just reach out to people who are desperate, who are in need of something that you are selling. Why would you not do that? That is exactly what's going on when it comes to cold emailing. You're going to go out there, you're going to prospect, you're going to bring in a list of people who are one, willing and able, number two, able to buy your product today or within the next week or so, depending on your sales cycle. What you want to do with cold email is not try to send emails so people can, just right away click and buy from you. That's not going to happen. What you want to do is you want to send emails to other businesses. Again, this should be B2B. You're going to send emails to other businesses so that you can engage in a conversation with them, try to understand what their needs are, and seeing if your product or service can actually meet that need. That's all there is to it. You're trying to get on it. If you're trying to get people on demo calls, if you're trying to get people on sales calls, this is the way to do it. There's going to be no hassle of running into unqualified leads because obviously you qualify them first. You reached out to them because you think or you have already some data that's going to show that this is a potentially good customer for you. So having said that, what are we going to cover in this video series? First thing we're going to cover is how to set up a domain. That's quite important. You want to set up multiple domains that are just dedicated to cold email. That's the first thing. Second thing we're going to go through is how you write a cold email. Now, I'm not going to go too deep into that. I'm going to give you the pointers. I'm going to give you a high-level overview of what you're going to be doing. We are already working on Cold Email Masterclass 2.0. So that's coming up as well. It may already be up depending on when you are seeing this video. So look out for that if you want to go really in depth about how to write cold emails. But still, I'm going to give you some good information. I'm going to tell you exactly what it is that you need so that you can just get started. Now, the next thing we're going to see is how to actually set up a campaign and start sending emails. So the 3 things we're going to learn one more time, I'm going to go over it one more time. 1, setting up a domain. 2, writing cold emails. And 3, setting up a sending account and actually sending the emails. I'm going to walk you through this with FirstSales version 2.0. FirstSales is an amazing tool that we've been working on for the past 1.5 years. We spent a lot of time, we spent a lot of money building this tool. This tool is built by people who actually cold email. This tool is built for people who actually want to send cold email. We're going to do things the right way. I'm going to teach you exactly what it is that you need to do to start filling up your pipelines. With demo call, start filling up your pipelines, start filling up your calendars with sales calls, and start making money. So let's get started. I'll see you in the next video.